Okay, so now we move on to the bills of materials. We've established what the equipment is, how important it is to the business, also the strategy we're going to apply, and we've applied the tasks themselves. So now we have a fully built, fully allocated maintenance. What we then need to think about is, what about the materials? What about the materials we need for either spares and replacements, or from the planned maintenance we put in place, what might be required to replace certain parts and things like that. So in this section here we have a list of all the materials. So again, large amounts of things. We can look in here about the description for it as well, the manufacturer, the part number. We'll look at the material lead time, min-max levels of stock. We can hold all that information inside this. So if you already have that information residing somewhere, whether it's in the CMS or in your material management database, you can pull that information in and see it and start to make connections. So again, this is a tool for trying to understand your information and improve it and enrich it. So what we really want to look at is a bill of material. So a bill of material is the breakdown of the information. So this is a unique bill of material number for a pump. We'll open that one up, and we can see in here, I'll close that slide out. You can see in here all the parts that come with this bill of material. So I scroll down, you can see there, quite obviously this one here for this pump. This is a John Crane seal. The rest of them are all CP pumps. So what we also have here is, open this bit up, you can also go down and see the attachment. And if I open the attachment, it actually opens up and shows you then the actual manual for that pump. So you can go down and see the information that's about for the pump, which is particularly useful for kind of keeping the data all linked together. So what we do here is we can also see in here, we've got material reference for it. We can see this is a standard way of laying out the details as well. Again, you can see it quite clearly as you run through here. You see the standardization we want to put in place. You can see the part number for it. We've also got all the information you'd wish to put in there, how many days, all the quantities, all that sort of stuff. And we also take the pending, we also look at the QC part of this as well. So we work through this in the same way as we talked about before, which is, not started, work in progress, and quality checks from our side, the client approval, and then loading to CMS or the material management database, whichever way you've got it set up. What we can also see in here is the company link. So a lot of times the people come up against problems where you can't find manufacturers, or you miss manufacturers because someone's typed it in a different way. So if I look under ABB, for instance, and search here, you can see all different aliases of manufacturers that we have in here. So we can start to pull some of these things together and understand whether it's truly a different manufacturer or is it ABB, for instance. And we hold all this information in here to try and help to pull these things together and give you sometimes a really difficult job and task and make it simpler and easier.